Is it working? Looks like we are good. But let me make sure. Sure. Do I sound good? Okay, I sound good. We don't got to worry about any of that. Does me hearing myself cause some sort of large chain reaction? I hope not. Alright. Looks like I'm good. Gouda like cheese, as the kids. I don't know what they said. All right. No one tends to show up in the first 5 minutes, but I'm still gonna commentate because some people like to watch these after the fact. Like I feel like I always get at least, well, not always, but sometimes I tend to get like a comment after the stream goes live. I'm like, oh, I guess people watch the VODs. I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. But yeah, plan today. Just gonna play some mini games. I might switch off of Dropper. Like I know that's normally what I do, but I don't know. Might stick with it. Probably gonna do guess the build at some point. I always like to hop in and do like one of those per stream. But yeah, I don't really know for sure. Okay. I pretty much only play this on stream now because I have like no reason to visit it. I'm not really like a speedrunner for it. If I was a speedrunner, that could be kind of cool. But I think then it becomes a lot of luck about which maps show up. And I think most speedruns that are just like luck based are kind of a pain. And I know, I mean, Minecraft is full of that sort of stuff. I need to up my render distance. I think I'll be fine for this game, but I should probably do that. I mean, the well is like the easiest map in the universe, although I might just fail it. You never know. Okay, we're good. I think this is the one where you go this way. Yeah. Oh god, I don't remember how to do the beanstalk. Well, there should be like a purple thing on one side. I probably think it's this one. Yeah. Awesome. I wonder if I should increase my my audio input during live streams, because I increase it for the videos. Like I amplify the video in the video editor. So it might be too quiet on streams. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. But no one's ever complained to me about that before, so I think it's fine. It always seems to work out well. Alright. Yeah, welcome to the stream. It seems like we have a few concurrent people. Hello. Oh, I need to up... That's not the right thing. Video settings. 20. That's probably good. Yeah, I like that. Oh, apparently that beat my my record of that map, which is interesting because for me it's just hold up and it eventually works. It's just press W. I don't know. Maybe I should like figure out what other games I should play on stream, because this is pretty much the only one I tend to visit. Other than like the occasional guess the build game or something like that. Uh-oh. I think it's actually this side. Yeah, there we go. Vortexes sometimes mess up. Sometimes I actually get it rather well. But either way, we go better. It's just sort of like a 50-50 shot for me. I don't know why. I think it's because it spawns me on like different sides, on different spawns. Either really easy or I die 15 times. Yeah, I mean, I've sort of had a similar experience, but I realize like the jump, I do the same jump every time. But I'm realizing that there's from one side that you can respawn from. Like the angle's different than the other side. So I realize, oh, I need to be just paying attention to that. Like if I take it slowly, no matter what, I can do it, but usually I just YOLO jump. Which makes it like a 50-50 as to whether or not it works. So that's kind of my experience with it. Oh. Surprised I salvaged that. I was not looking the right direction. There we go. Oh, that's my best time on that. Oh, by a lot, too. Like half a second. That's nice. Don't normally get that. I feel like, I don't know if other people feel the same way when they play and stuff like that, but whenever I take a break from something, I feel like when I come back, I just can instantly do a little bit better. At least in a situation like that. I think it's a lot of it is when you practice for something so much, you kind of go on autopilot. But then like right there, I was able to just put up a really good number on that map. I don't know. It's also just like, I don't really care. So I think that helps. I'm not trying, because there's a difference between how well you perform when you care too much. Like that map, I honestly have no idea how I can finish with such different numbers every time I play it, considering I do the same thing every time. But generally though, what the hell? Did I take fall damage from that? My heart's flashed. I don't know what that was about. Speaking of new records. Oh, not that one. Like, see, now I'm focusing. Like, normally on this one, I actually just do this because it's less precise. And it works out a little bit better. Feel good today, though. Normally, at this point of the day, it is just way too hot in this room. For some reason, it feels like it gets hotter at night indoors. Maybe just the AC isn't on. Goal right now? I don't really have any goals for Dropper. Because it's like, there's nothing really left to do in it. It's just an easy game to stream. Although I guess it does, like, just getting first place in them does increase my, my general... Oh, new best. That's not the right way to go. I think just getting wins on it is going to up my, just, like, general arcade wins stat, which I think is one that needs to be improved a little bit, so... I guess it does something. It's just not the game that I probably would normally play for that. But it's not really something I'm grinding anyway. Uh-oh. Because as you can see from that right there, oh, am not paying very much attention. But this is a game that I feel like allows that. You can kind of just play on autopilot. Thing is, the game that I probably do have Like the games that I think I probably have the most notable goals in is probably like guess the build. But I don't like to stream guess the build too much. Since pretty much every time I've done that for more than one round, like I like to visit it for like 1 or 2 rounds, but if I do any more than that, people come into the game and cheat off the stream, so I feel like I don't mind it too much, but I know that like, that kind of makes it a worse experience for the people playing it, so I don't really like doing that. Like I don't want to have other people going through that experience. The integrity of the game is important, clearly. Yeah, yeah. Same thing with murder mystery a little bit, but like that's never really I've never really had that issue with murder mystery on stream where like people have like known I'm a murderer and like just spoil it to chat. Like I mean spoil it to like the in-game chat. But I've only streamed murder mystery twice, and one of them I played for an hour and didn't get murderer once. So small sample size, but it's like a lot of the games I'd want to play aren't very streamable. Dropper isn't like that because you can really pretty much just play. I also like build battle in general. I'd love to do on stream if it didn't have those sorts of issues, but I tried it once, and then people like just joined the lobby, and I don't know if they were artificially inflating my score. I think they were. It was like, there's no way that build should have gotten second place. I was like, nah. Doesn't really work. And the thing is, like, that's one of the most casual games you can play on the server. Like, I could always stream Vampire Z and just sit, but like that's not even fun for people to watch because a lot of that is just sitting in a corner. That would be kind of tough to do effectively. I'd probably have to do that with somebody, like somebody that can commentate with me. That would probably be the only way I could make that work. But I don't really want to stream Vampire Z either way. Yeah, it's kind of a downside. Is like I stream as late as I do, and it sort of means that they get kind of quiet because they're late at night. I kind of wish that I I probably should do them at more closer to like noon. Oh, sorry for the voice crack, but I think that would be a good thing for me to do at some point. But yeah, thanks for checking it out for at least a little bit. Oh, hey, a new record. Okay. Oh, this is the one where you just go through a 1-block hole and you're fine. Oh, I forgot how to do frog spawn. Can I first try it though? That would be nice. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. 38 seconds. Hello. What? What is my best on Dropper? Because it can't be that far from 38. I haven't done frog spawn in like 3 weeks, at least. That's awesome. That's like probably it was the toughest map for me, like when I was playing this more often. Now I think it's Iris, which is of course in this set. Like Iris I just suck at. I can't do it. Sometimes it takes me like a minute. Apparently that's not a world record. I keep almost saying world record. This emoji one kind of stinks too, but like this whole like group, like oh, I can't. There's like 3 different. I think there's 4 different map sets. I think that you'll have to vote from in each game. This one, just in general, is the one I struggle with the most. This whole set is like not perfect for me. Yeah, the timing on this just is not my strong suit. Okay. Ugh, and that ending's a little tight as well. All right, good. Whew. Oh, apparently, arcade winner progress. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Is I need about 200 of those. I wonder if there's an easier game for me to get that number higher on. Because I doubt I would say that's true for Dropper. I feel like there's got to be. I mean, Dropper's quick. But if there's anyone that knows what they're doing in the Dropper lobby, chances are I'm not going to get first. Although that's not really true. Like, I can get 40 seconds. I mean, the guy that's in this lobby right now, he's like getting 38s every time. But like, I think he's probably a speedrunner. Or just a stats grinder. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't mind it for something like Dropper, because I don't really feel like I'm competing in Dropper. I feel like I'm just playing it. Although, yes, there are, of course, rankings and stuff. Okay, time to see if that frog spawn performance last time was just a fluke. It probably was. Because normally it does take me a couple tries. You know, as far as easy maps go, that one does take a little bit more than most of them. Feels like on your first try, you probably won't get it. Like, if you've never seen that map before. Which is more than you can say about some of these. Alright, let's try this. Uh-oh. Oh, we got it again. Wow. Nice. Whew. Actually, I do want to check something. Can I check my Dropper stats? Dropper wins 197. Flawless game is 150. Hell yeah. That's good. What wasn't the achievement for 30? Are any of these... I'm what, way off 200 Pixel Party wins? Really? Best round 9 for zombies? But it says I've won it 3 times. Whatever. Yeah, probably just sticking with Dropper. It would be the quickest way to get that number up. I mean, maybe party games. But Dropper's just a faster game. So I don't know. Oh boy. Another frog. Alright. Gamer moment? What particularly was the gamer moment? Because I was probably just looking at me when I misspelled gamer. Awesome. Oh, my bad. Well, can't get the 3 in a row. Almost did, though. Nice. GG too easy. What are they even saying GG to? It's just the society we live in. I haven't played this game since I got all the achievements. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep playing after I finished them. But I still play it on stream. I definitely, like, there's not many games on Hypixel that I really like streaming. So I kind of just stick with this one, because this is the one I definitely enjoyed the most with that process. Like, when I was trying to get all of the, like, just... Actually, I think by that point, I probably had all of, like, the perfect game achievements. Probably was just looking to get the total number up. But yeah, I mean, that was one of the more fun games to go for all of that in. I think I did it because the game had just gotten out of prototype, and I was like, oh, now's a good time to actually go for all this stuff, since it was relevant at the time, and I could probably make a video that would do decently on it. I think as far as arcade games go, it has a good amount. It has more than a lot of the arcade games do. I mean, Pixel Painters is criminally few. Literally just one. And then there's Creeper Attack, which has 12, but you can get them all in one game, pretty much. It might not be 12. But yeah, there's not always a balance between how many achievements a game has and how fun that game actually is. Some games are... They're not all created equal. But yeah, in recent months, Dropper was one of the more fun ones. I was also surprised by how much fun I had with Murder Mystery. Like, I'm not done with it, obviously, but I'm surprised at how much fun I had with it, considering, like, I used to really not like Murder Mystery achievement hunting because you needed specific maps for so many of them. And the map selector in Murder Mystery just kind of sucks. I don't know why. Just like half the time I select the map, no one joins it for 15 minutes. So... yeah, that's not really good. But I deal with it. And I've been able to make it work. Sometimes I'll just like keep a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the maps I select never queue. I mean, yeah, that's just the way I think it is. Like it seems to be at least somewhat broken. And I'm not really sure what about it is broken or how it, like, how or why, or if it's even an easy fix, but I mean, the map selectors in all the other games I play seem to work just fine, so I don't know what the issue is with Murder Mystery. I've noticed it's slightly better with Double Up, but even then, it's not perfect. So often what I end up doing is I just have one thing I go for, but keep in mind all the other stuff in my head at the same time, and then, you know, if that map comes up, be like, oh, I'll try this. But that often leads to, like, kind of disorganized segments, because I also have to keep in mind I'm trying to make a video and I don't want it to be so all over the place that it's barely coherent. And that's kind of, sometimes it does happen, but yeah. You have the Murder Mystery decoy, make a murderer hit a decoy that you... I don't think so. I don't remember. I have, like, all of the common ones, but I don't have, like, any of the rare, like, the super rare ones. So, probably not. The way I tend to sort my achievements, like, just in the list, is by how rare they are, or just, like, percent earned and stuff like that, because to me, that's probably the, probably the easiest to keep track of for me, so I know how easy something is or how hard something is. I mean, obviously, there's exceptions to that. Oh. Fence hitboxes always mess me up so bad. Okay, we're good. And we should be good here. So priority rather than points. Well, I think by default it's alphabetical, right? I only sometimes switch back to alphabetical if I'm looking at the arcade because the games aren't separated in the arcade section. Because I want to know how much I have left of each arcade game. I have like a list somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's super dated. Like it's from a few months ago. Like I don't think it's entirely correct. Well, the one I have the most left for is hide and seek because I just don't really care for it. Like I think I still have like 12 that I need to get for it. And that's just a whole process. It's just, I think it's all party pooper. Except one for winning prop hunt, which apparently I've never done. But I've given prop hunt a few tries. It's just, it's kind of tough. It feels like it's balanced very heavily in the Seeker's favor. So, I mean, at least every game I play is like that. I think the Seeker wins like every time. Ugh. Isn't the horse achievement farm hunt? I'm talking about hide and seek. That's different. Like the arcade game. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Salvaged it. Whew. Oh, it was first that time. Nice. Oh, dude, I haven't played Bed Wars in so long. It's weird, because that used to be one of the games I played the most. I have not even explored pretty much the last 2 updates. I play it every now and then, but it's often just feels like kind of a process. I don't know. Like, I haven't done any of the Slumber Hotel stuff, or the challenges as well. So I'm definitely going to try those, but probably at the same time, to be honest. I could probably get some slumber tickets and stuff like that while I play. Ooh, new record, cool. While I do those challenges, but that would be a little tough. But definitely possible. But once I get those 2 tiered achievements done for Bed Wars, it's really just, I only have a few things left. I still have to kill the dragon, which, never done. I mean, some of the challenges are really tough. Hey, new record. Nice. I think some of the early challenges are pretty easy, though, right? Like, they look pretty normal. But I know some of the ones at the end are rough. But I do know somebody that's done all of them, and they're not even really like they're not that good at Minecraft. But just for the regular challenge achievements, like not even the like outside of the 2 tier things that I have to get in full, I have basically everything but 3. I think it's 3 I'm missing. Oh wait, no, there are some just challenge achievements associated with the Slumber Hotel. I forgot about those. Basically everything now from the last couple updates is done except for the 3 things. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Just turn around. Alright. Perhaps that wasn't my best race. It was fine. Could have got better. I think like back in like last year, I would have been ecstatic at a 51-second time, but now I'm like, oh, that's okay. The growth. Okay. You know, sometimes I feel like the oh god. I feel like the section of like how rare something is kind of misleading. Uh-oh, god. Just pay attention, please. Like sorting my achievements by rarity was kind of misleading at points because there's some stuff that's way harder than it seems just because they have a really high percent. Like I think there's Mega Walls one for winning, I think Face Off, which never even fills. I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. I think there's a Quakecraft one I saw that was to just kill a staff member, and I don't ever see staff members in Quakecraft anymore because there's no helpers. Like, helpers and mods are gone, so that's substantially harder to do now. It's just unfortunate. But such is life. We deal with it. Alright. I would say these maps aren't the end of the world, but I also still have to get over there. Oh god, wrong way. I still have to deal with the freaking fences, which I seem to mess up half the time I play. Okay, we actually got it that time. Whoops. Could have first tried that. Man, I was doing so good on this map earlier. There we go. I was in your game? You're supposed to be in the chat. You gotta keep it alive, man. Get out of the game, get in the chat. We need you. I can't do parkour to save my life. Yeah, there is no one in this game. That's just the way it is. Well, there's somebody. That's just high pixel sometimes. Sometimes things just don't fill. Or they take forever. Trying to get attention, eh? I got you. Where is it? Name tags are change out. What is this? Can I get rid of name tags? No. Well, I know there's a nick hider, but I'm not gonna put it on. I don't even have a nick on. Where is that, by the way? How does this even work, though? Oh my god, it just turns people to freaking names. Likeable, fragrant, and gainful. I haven't actually experimented with this before. What do the skins turn into? Oh, just Steve's and Alex's? Dear God. This is ugly. Oh, sorry, my freaking voice is dead. No, probably. Hypixel lobby ID. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. I didn't know about that. Use own skin for all. I want to do this in something like Better Car. I'm just experimenting. Wow. Player gainful. Is there... Can I just try a different one? Yeah, this one's actually filling. Can I turn everyone into me without hiding their name? I could just turn everyone into me without hiding their names? Okay, I'll do that. Why even give me that feature? It's better this way. No, one of me's enough. I don't need a million. I wonder what a lobby looks like. Just go to lobby 1. It's a field. Hold on. Alright, we're good. Had to change the setup for a second, but I think we're fine. Awesome. Oh, hey, new record. By 0.02 or whatever. There we go. Bang. Oh. 2 previous best record brokens. Nice. Why is your name Flufe? Long story. There's like so many depths of lore. But I think probably started when I was like 6. I just spelled the word fluffy wrong when I was 6, and it sort of just became my identity, I guess. Whoops, too far up, I think. But then there became various variations of it for a while, and this is still my alt account. You can go on the channel xfloof, and you'll find, I don't know how to describe it, but, well, I'll say shit posts. I would say that's probably the best way to describe it. Bang. Is no one in this one? Can I just join a different lobby? Oh no, is this the one? No, this is the one. Okay. But yeah, I went through a lot of phases of Flufang, for sure. Oh, that's been kind of the one since like the dawn of man in 2017. I think 2017 is when I started using that username. Hello! Welcome, welcome. But there's your lore. Your YouTube profile Pokemon or something? What is that? It's purple. It's a purple. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the chat. I'm just pretty mindlessly playing at this point. I might swap off of Dropper. I'm not sure. but I don't know. Oh god, I'm going the complete wrong way. Fake Pikachu. I don't remember what that, like, I didn't actually play Sword and Shield. I kind of stopped. Oh, last generation I played was 7. Like, I played the opening to Scarlet and Violet. But that's it. Like, since then. I've had trouble keeping up. But I feel like a lot of people are like that, where they're familiar with the stuff that they grew up with, and then once new stuff starts coming out, it's harder for them. But I mean, a lot of the franchises I grew up with, like, I stuck with. Imagine growing up. I think, I hate to say this, but I believe that's what everyone's doing. That's just the nature of life. But we don't need to go into discussions about mortality on a Minecraft stream. So for now, we can just pretend. Oh, hey, this new record, cool. We can just pretend. All right. Oh, hey guys, you'll never believe this. This is the first time the Western map has shown up today. And I almost forgot how to do it. In fact, I actually did forget how to do it because I'd never do it like that. But I did it, and it worked. And I died. Okay. Think it's very appropriate. Dude, sometimes I've had points where I've recorded something in a video, and I'm like, this is not an appropriate topic to discuss in a Minecraft video. I think you kind of have to figure out where the line is a lot of the time. Oh, it's my first time below 8 seconds. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't really, like, I think I've done a pretty good job at knowing where the line is of, like, hey, this is still a children's game. Should you really talk about this or that? I think in 2017, there was an abortion comment. The Geneva Convention's video, I was a little concerned with at first, because I'm like, at the end of the day, you're talking about war crimes, and like there might be some discussion. Also, maybe not the greatest timing for that video, but I feel like the actual subject matter of that video is so much more tame than other videos that were doing similar things. Considering, like, I looked up that exact same title, someone did it, and it was just them shooting villagers with like a gun mod, and I was like, nah, I didn't do this. And so I can always look at that and be like, okay, I know where the line is, so let's stay away. And people seem to be fine with that video. Like, I didn't receive any comments about it being like, children watch you, like. Except actually, I don't really think, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of get the vibe that most of the people that watch my videos are older than a lot of other Minecraft channels out there. Because I don't really gear these videos towards young audience. I think even in my about section it says like, hey, some adult themes and languages used in these videos, watch at your own risk, you know. I mean, YouTube's age demographics are pointless. They're worthless. Like, they don't really tell me the truth. Space Phoenix, that is not true. Do not. Don't even wrestle with me. Right out of the womb, I was watching you. You're older than me, though. You're like 3 years older than me, aren't you? Aren't you like 24? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I am like one of the youngest people that actually appears in my videos. 20, you're only a year older than me? I just assumed you were like a good bit older than me. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone I've done a video with is at least 20 now. Yeah, the Flufe events group is very much a old folks home. It's a Minecraft. It's basically a retirement home, I guess. Yeah, I'm 21, and it's a miracle they let us out of the retirement home. Yeah, I feel like I've noticed that not really any of us seem to care too much anymore about like our skill and stuff like that. Like, I used to have a competitive gene for this game. Not anymore. I used to definitely care a lot more about skill and stuff like that and improving. But now I'm like, yeah, I peaked in 2019, dude. It ain't getting any better than that. I mean, I might be better than it was in 2019, but Minecraft players as a whole are better than they were in 2019. So, yeah, just the game becoming optimized beyond belief is gonna cause problems. I should have jumped like that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, still didn't work, but you understood the thought behind it. You guys know about the mystical wonders of badminton? You mean like what? We know what badminton is. We've played it, I'm sure. I mean, I can't speak for Space Phoenix, but I know I have. Someone just said Rizzler in the chat. Let's go. What a great word. Everyone loves it. That's one of the other things. I most slang. I'm like, oh god. I feel like I've already reached that point. I think the day that I realized that society, like the direction society is going, was I was recording a video and somebody in the chat said like, I think they said something along the lines of, Kai Cenat Riz Ohio Skibbity Toilet, and I'm like, why? Why would you say that? there's no reason to say half of those words in that context. It was a Skywars game too. Like, I feel like their strategy is to just emotionally damage us before the game starts. There we go. Do you even know what skibbity means, Space Phoenix? Like, I refuse to believe you know what skibbity is. Oh god, I forgot how to do this. Oh, I think it's like this. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm too old for this. Like, I've seen Skibbity Toilet, but I don't know anything about him. I don't know his backstory. You need weights to play badminton? Dude, I did a Wii tennis tournament recently, and my shoulder hurt the next day. Like, that's not even real tennis. I kept trying to hit it at such an odd, like hit the tennis ball at an odd angle. I'm cheering for Grandma. Oh yeah, I think episode 2 came out today, Space Phoenix, and my match with Grandma's in it. And for those who are unaware, I run, well, it's mostly my brother runs it, but I am editing. I edit a series for my brother that's like just gaming tournaments, like a gaming tournament series where we just, yeah, most of the time we just do tournaments of games that no one has ever made a tournament of. Like, I've talked about it a few times, but I was in an Ice Age 3 Wii game tournament, and it got really intense, very heated. There's definitely a part where someone yells swear words at someone else. It was a lot. It was definitely a fun experience for all of us. But yeah, most recently we did Wii Tennis, which is a lot more normal than most of what we do, but we thought it would be fun. Like, our cousin Joey kept saying, hey, can we do Wii Sports? And I was like, fine. We'll do it. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot to promote it. I will at some point. Although I never really care enough to promote it because I just let it get no views. I'm fine with it only getting a few. Like, we mostly do it for ourselves. It's just a passion project, I guess. But yeah, the most recent one had her grandma in it. I'm honestly, but hey, let's go. I think I might have disconnected for a very small amount of time. I don't remember what Challenger's starring Zendaya is, but yes, you could have totally reenacted that. You have all the talent in the world. Absolutely. New record by 0.004. Nice. I feel so impressed. I need to stop pointing out these new records because they're all so lame of new records. There's tennis and a love triangle. Is it just like a documentary of tennis? Whoops, I can't believe it. I failed. Oh! Yeah, you will never believe what I'm drinking right now. Oh my god. There we go. I mean, IQ only means so much. But I think grades are down. You do also have to keep in mind that lots of students got like 2 years of their education robbed from them. I only lost my senior year from distance learning, so like it could have been worse, but the schools did not do a good job at implementing them, because they tried to do the exact same thing but on a Zoom meeting, and it didn't really work. Especially when they tried to be like, okay, we're gonna half go back, so half of you are gonna be on Zoom and the other half aren't. It didn't work. They tried. Yeah, 40 IQ does sound like a lot. So I'm not 100% sure if that, like, I don't know if that number is actually like accurate, but ooh, this is a tough one if I recall. Oh, wrong way. Okay. There we go. Been a while since I tried that one. Uh-oh. We're good. Okay. I thought I butchered it. Oh, I suck at this one too. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. Damn it. I gotta focus. Like, time to dial in. Oh my god. I'm not dialed in. I'm not. There we go. Thank god. Yeah, that one never goes well for me. Yeah. I mean, it just didn't really work, fundamentally. I mean, it's always time to dial in. That doesn't mean it worked. Certainly, it was better than nothing, but it just didn't really work. I mean, I don't know how different it was for you because you would have been in college at that point. Actually, maybe you weren't. So I thought you were. I think it might be a little bit different. 5th grade? What does that make you now? Like 9th? 10th? I don't know how they would do 5th distanced. 13? Good luck. I remember like 14 was one of the most fun years for me. Like 14, 15, like when I was 14, 15 years old, that was a lot of fun. So learning a lot, was learning a lot, but yeah, being 14, 15 was actually was fun. A very exciting part of life. It's not gonna be the same for everyone. Probably, I shouldn't say probably not, but but I can still vividly remember a lot of that era. I mean, some of the videos on this channel are from when I'm 14. Meanwhile, I didn't do either of those two things. Hey, Space Phoenix, you're still around for tomorrow, right? That is tomorrow, right? Not to. Oh God. Oh, here we go. Not to spoil that there's a recording tomorrow, but God. Oh, God forbid the stream gets a slight sneak peek, I guess. Oopsies. Oopsie. I can't even. I literally cannot. Okay, we're good. Okay. How do you spell Phoenix normally? You mean like Phoenix? Like you mean that? Or I think it's OE. Not 100%. I'm pretty sure it is. I was 5th place in the spelling bee. Well, it depends on what you mean. Like, which spelling bee was it? Was it in your class, or was it what I did, which was, well, I did it in my class, and then what they basically what they did was there were 5 representatives from the entire grade. I was in 8th grade at the time, so I'm gonna try to join another game. There we go. Yeah, it was. So they got the top 5 in 8th grade, which I was a part of. And then they sent all of us to this I think it actually might have been top 4, but it doesn't matter. They sent us to this private school. And I almost just said the school, but no, I don't remember even what it was as actually. I think the details are a little hazy. But there were about 10 schools that had to compete. So basically it was us and a bunch of other schools in the area, and yeah, it was a spooky environment to be a part of, with just how many schools were there and how many were involved. I ended up getting 5th, which, given like the people that were there and just the level of competition, that was like the best of a bunch of different schools. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. I got a little lucky though. I think everyone gets kind of lucky. I was sort of toward the front, which I feel like their format was if somebody got the word wrong, oops. If somebody gets the word wrong, the next person has to try to guess the same word. The National Spelling Bee does not do that. That's like exclusively an us thing for some reason. But uh yeah, I can't spell furnace. Uh I got lucky because 5 people didn't know how to spell counterfeit, but that's another story. Yeah, I just remember in my situation, like there were some words that a lot of people struggled on. I got like half the group out on, but because I was one of the first to go, it was sort of less likely that I'd be a victim of one of those words. So I got kind of lucky. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh dear. There we go. You see, like, I feel like I was able to do really good in the spelling bee because I could just visualize the word super easily. Like, in front of me. Like, those just aren't the kinds of mistakes I make. I forget exactly how I do this. I think it's this. Yeah. Haven't played this map today. And it showed. Okay. Yeah, no, they don't let you... At least most spelling bees won't let you fix your error. They won't let you restart. Dude, my 4th grade spelling bee had stricter rules than the national spelling bee. It was dumb. Because, like, you don't have to say the word, spell the word, say the word. Like, you don't actually have to do that in the national spelling bee. But in 4th grade, no, you had to. And I got out in 4th grade because they interpreted me clearing my throat as me starting the word, and then, yeah. I deserve justice, and I got my comeback in 8th grade, so screw the system. I don't know. I mean, the problem is that the school thinks that for some reason they should be stricter. The word was thorough. It was 4th grade, so they were going to do simple words like that. But yeah, it was thorough, and okay, that was way too tight. But yeah, it was thorough, and they thought I said TH. Like, what? Come on. I don't know. I just didn't think it sounded like I said TH, but there should have been a protest. Oh, hey, new record. Nice. Oh, you were making soup? Hope the soup is good. You didn't answer my question, though. I'm assuming it's because you were making soup. But, I was wondering, like, you're still available tomorrow, right? How nerdy are all of you people? It depends on what you count as nerdy. Like, I do gaming. Sorry, I'm basically out of my iced coffee now. Okay, now I'm definitely out. Awesome. That's gonna suck that I don't have water. Oh god. Like, from a school perspective, I wouldn't say I'm nerdy. Can I do this? Oh. I don't think I can make it there in time. Space Phoenix, answer my damn question! Oh my god. I can't. Oops. You... I was asking, you're still available tomorrow, right? That's happening tomorrow? No, that's fair. Oh, okay. I was making soup. Okay. I didn't entirely remember what if you said yes or like what our schedule was and stuff like that. I only got headphones? I got headphones. Like, what do you mean? But yeah, my point was, I guess not nerdy from a school perspective, but there are, I guess, some things I'll go on information grinds. I don't know. I do find a lot of gaming lore interesting, but I try to stay away from some of it. Some of it goes way too deep to the point where, like, I do not care. Wait, how did this get? How did this change to Swifties? Yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the soup. I do appreciate that everyone is me. I think that adds to this. You don't understand. Taylor and Travis belong together. Oh, you're saying I'm not a fan of game theory? No, I like MatPat. I just don't really watch his videos. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's quit now, but like, I don't have any reason to dislike the guy. But I do acknowledge the fact that just about every single theory of his is not in the slightest bit true. Like, I'll acknowledge that. Like, I think it's fine from an entertainment perspective, but I think there are definitely people that take it very, very seriously, and I'm just like, I don't think this is really true. Oh, you mean like... Oh, the you mean in general? If the subject matter is interesting. Like, I enjoyed some gaming lore, but if I like the game itself, I like the lore, but if I'm not like really invested in the game or the world and all that, that stuff isn't gonna matter too much to me. Like, the game needs to give me an incentive to care. Some theory is cool, but sometimes it's also baseless and weird, and I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I think in a lot of cases, I mean, some beef. Weirdly enough, I just haven't eaten much beef. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I don't do these too often, but sometimes they're a hoot. And then sometimes I'm like, why do I even bother? Because half the time I only sort of have fun with the streams. Sometimes it works out pretty well and it's a lot of fun, but it's very up and down. I don't even vote on things in Dropper anymore. Oh, I haven't had the sandworm show up today. Let's go. My goat. I can't believe I messed it up. I'm also kind of surprised I didn't make that. I'm probably not going to win this map unless, well, you never know, I guess, but... I mean... Oh, hello. Oh god. This is such a messy round. Oh my lord. Aside from that one, that was really good. I want to start streaming at some point, but I was scared. I mean, I think for the most part, I don't really find streaming that spooky. I think at the start of it, I was like, I don't really know how to talk to chat, how to establish boundaries, how to like understand what people are saying and make sure I'm not saying anything stupid and, you know, not making a fool out of myself. But at this point, I've done so many videos before I even started, and I also severely limit the amount of streams I do. I don't do more than like one a month. I didn't even do one last month, I don't think. I think it's probably been March was the last one. Okay. But I think it's just something you gotta get used to, really. But it was definitely a process. And honestly, I much prefer video making to streaming. I think it's just a more fun thing. Yeah. You see, I've been recording stuff since I was like 6 or 7, so I don't have any trouble listening to myself talk or like just making a video. Especially now, like when I'm doing them once a week, and I was doing them twice a week. But that's just generally my philosophy with it, I guess. Hey, that was really good. Let's go. 0.4 second difference. Let's go. Plus, also, like, I think at some point I realized it's like, once I came to the realization that I could realistically, that I could realistically say anything I wanted and it wouldn't matter too much. I don't mean like, oh, I don't really mean I could say anything, but like as long as I'm being, oh hey, 39, slightly careful with my words and not making a fool out of myself. Like, I don't think people are really gonna care too much. Like if I have a bad stream, what does it matter? You know, this channel's at 1K. There's not a huge spotlight on me or anything. I'm not trying to get huge. My video philosophy would be a whole lot different. If it was all about maximizing growth and stuff like that. So I kind of just enjoy what I do, and that's about it. I mean, there was definitely a point where I was more stressed with doing uploads. That was like a good part of that was like 2021 probably was the peak of that, because I let perfectionism get way too much in the way, and I realized, and eventually I had the realization like, hey, there's nothing wrong with having a C tier video, you know, like whoop. Not everything you put out there is gonna be your best video. That's fine. You don't have to get better every video. Really? I feel like I'm turning at the right time. Okay, we're good. And I still have a lot of perfectionism, like, with my process, but it makes it harder for me to watch other Minecraft videos, especially on Hypixel. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, you could have cut this 1 second out here. Yeah, it's like, no, I can't. A part of me was like, oh, what if I did a video where people sent me in their Minecraft videos and I watched them and like critiqued them? And I was like, oh god, that would get too dicey because I would critique way too much. I would say the kind of shit that people would be like, okay, they would not care about half the things I would criticize. No, this 1 second of silence, you definitely could have gotten rid of this, and or you could have rearranged the order of these clips to have this there. That's no. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I do a lot of, and it's not something I necessarily say everyone should do. There we go. Oh dear God, this isn't gonna make it. Okay. But I do sometimes still like to watch just random stuff, like what's been thanks for motivation for this. Yeah, no problem. I sometimes still watch, like, I'll go on the forums, see what's being advertised, stuff like that, and I'll just watch them and be like, why? And that's a problem. I don't want to shit on people's videos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Because at the end of the day, for most people, it's just a hobby. I think when I first came back, like, I made this one video on Bed Wars ASMR, and I was just like, oh, that was really clean, by the way. I made one video on Bed Wars ASMR, and I was like, why is this, like, a video kind of saying it's overdone and not good? But I mean, who am I to critique the kind of media people take in? Even if I do believe. I think the problem in my head was just like, this is a kind of video that seems to do better than most of what gets put up on Hypixel these days, and they're like a third of the effort. And that, I think that was what I think was more concerning. Not the content itself. I think there is a place for it, but just how oversaturated it is. I think that's kind of where I take issue, I guess. But watch whatever you want. It's not just newer versions, it's just not Hypixel, or like not stuff like I think Hypixel itself, well, let's be real here. In order to Hypixel will always be more niche than vanilla Minecraft. It just because it's a subset of Minecraft. That'll inherently always be true. So if you're very career oriented, you kind of just gotta deal with that. Oh, I always forget the layout of this. So people who are trying to do YouTube full time, they don't see much of a promise in staying on a server like Hypixel when they're going to be reliant on what a server does when they could just do their own thing. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think that's just my philosophy about it, or like why I think things are the way they are, so to speak. So pretty much the people that are left making Hypixel videos aren't really, they don't necessarily, I'm not going to say they're untalented, that's mean, because a lot of them are. But a lot of them don't see the problem, like they don't want to go full-time is my point. Well, oopsies. Okay. Such is life, though. Whoops. I look away for like 1 second, and I don't know why I would do that during Dropper. I mean, here's the thing. Not every issue that Hypixel's run into in the last 2 years is their own fault. Like, there's gonna be a steady decline. Like Skyblock has a steady decline as well. Pretty much every minigame has. Some of that is just the fault of, you know, Minecraft's changing and sort of the land. Like, Minecraft in general is not as big. Thank you. I don't know who that is. But thank you. At some point, I mean, I think Hypixel has like a few more years where they could probably coast off of Skyblock, but at some point they're going to need to take a chance on something. They haven't really done that. They've basically not made any games in years. I mean, they just made Sheep Wars, which was a step in the right direction. But does that truthfully move the needle? Not really, but I'm glad they're trying. It's something. Better than nothing. How is Sheep Wars? I like it. I think it's fine. I think it's unfortunately it's like not gonna be, it's not gonna get big or anything like that. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's not gonna be anything special, I think. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Oh, this is the wrong side. This is still the wrong side. Go over there, go over there. There we go. It's simple, a little tense at times. Really just depends on what you're looking for out of a game. It's better than some of the other stuff that has gone through the prototype lobby in the last several years, though. I mean, it's kind of been a mixed bag since maybe 2019. I had a whole video on it, and it didn't age very well because Dropper got released, and my takes on Dropper weren't very good. They weren't very full. Better than no sprint / jump TNT run. What do you mean? Are you talking about the no sprinting TNT, like win a game without sprinting TNT run challenge? I mean, because anything would have been better than that. Although no jumping and bow spleef was worse. The video was slightly tainted, but I think overall, I thought that was a pretty tough one. It was fun to do. That was a long time ago, though, for sure. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Not sure how much longer I'm gonna go. Looks like we do actually still have a decent amount of concurrent viewers. Kind of surprised. I thought it would have died down by now, but hey. I think that's just what happens when I stream a little bit earlier, because I was streaming like 2 a.m. the other times, and yeah. Definitely makes them lower energy for sure. But hey, I got a whole evening now. It is still almost midnight. So I guess I don't, but you know. Hunting all the Skyblock achievements and moving to other minigames. The thing is, like, I don't want to do just one thing, like with like one minigame whenever I do those videos, because I think it gets boring for me. Part of the reason I do this series is because it allows me to it allows me to change the game I'm playing every video, and yeah, I think it just makes the process more fun than, like, I think some people want me to focus purely on one game. I am sucking. I think a lot of people want me to focus on just one game. Like, I've had a few people say, hey, you should 100% a game. And I will. But that requires a lot of time, and there's still a good amount of that I have to do, but I'm more interested right now in getting 20% in every game than getting 100% in one. Because that is the main goal right now. But I am close to 100% in build battle, so I am going to get that, but that's still going to take a while. That is a whole process. I like having Skyblock as a thing that's just sort of going on in the background of other games, though. I think that because, like, while I'm working on something else, I guess my minions can be doing some random resource collecting. And if I told myself, okay, you need to get 300 achievement points, not points, but you get what I mean, 300 achievements before you focus on anything else, oh, I would not. I'd be like, no way am I doing that. I would definitely get bored of that. New record, cool. These guys are fast. I'm number 4. So those Skyblock dreams are ungodly grind. Yeah. I'm never going to finish Skyblock. I don't think the series is going to last long enough for that. There's going to be a point where I hit the wall. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll happen. I've already slowed down quite a bit. Uh-oh. I failed that like every single time it's shown up today. And it's an easy map. Come on. I could do better than that. Oh, the UFO hasn't shown up today, and I went the wrong way entirely. There we go. 33 seconds. That's wild. How many is most? Like what, like 15,000? Like 15,000 is about half, right? Yeah, around half. I don't know. I'll try to get there. Because I don't know how much slower it's gonna get. Here's the thing. I got 10,000 in January, and I'm still at about 10,500. So we're in a good, like, it'll be a while. Like, I'm purposefully going slowly at this point. I sort of had a stylistic change where I decided to go make the segments longer, like each individual segment's longer, and just have kind of give less time to really short stuff. Like, I just decided to slow down the pacing a bit. I've made a huge mistake. This worked. Okay. All right, cool. Fine with me. I didn't even know you could finish that map that way. I would be surprised if I was done with it before the end of the year. Like, if I was not still making them. But right now, the goal is get 20% in every game, and then I'll reevaluate everything after that. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep going after that. Like, what would I even replace it with at this point? I don't have anything to. And I don't have enough concepts to get rid of it. The series is good because it allows me to have a different concept for each video while still technically doing the same thing. Because I would not want to do the same thing every video, just in general. I've noticed though, like, all the videos in general, basically, maybe it's because I've decided to do one video a week as opposed to two, but the videos are all longer than they used to be. Like, every single one is 11 minutes, pretty much. That was terrible. There we go. So I don't really know why it changed, but I would guess that's why. It's also just really hard for me to tell how long the video is from how long the recording is. But I've definitely tried to include, I think, a bit more commentary per segment. I think it's good to just give each part it like a moment to breathe, I guess. Plus, the videos get longer, and I still don't make as much progress. Progress, sorry. I think I said the first half of the word and then cut it off. And the thing is, like, progress doesn't even feel slow. I think I just haven't gone for big tiered achievements recently. Which I should. I definitely should. I'm going for the guess the build one, but I've been going really slowly. So maybe we should speed that up. Balls. Cool. Was there just an explosion outside? What was that? Yeah, whatever. I'll be fine. I'm sure. And if I'm not, I died doing what I loved. Playing Dropper on Hypixel. That's not how I'd want to die. I don't know what the answer to that question would be. But it definitely wouldn't be while playing Hypixel. I don't even understand how these records work half the time. I'm nowhere near it. Go this way. Jeez. It's like, I don't know how that was 0.03 or whatever seconds better than what I normally do. Because it always feels the same. You're doing the same thing over and over. How is it that much better? I know, like, that's not really that much better when you really think about it, but in the context of how many times I've played... Jesus. You're only missing one housing achievement? Yeah, I know. I'm only missing one general achievement as well. I don't know, I just think it's kind of lame to be like, oh, I finally completed a game on Hypixel. It's general. I don't know, I kind of want to do build battle first, because I'm kind of close. It just feels lame. I used to be close for Bed Wars. Then they added challenges, and then they added the Slumber Hotel, and now I'm nowhere close to the 100%. Yeah, you get my point. It's like, I don't want that to be my first completed game. Screw that. I mean, housing in general are barely even really games in the sense, you know. 59% for Skyblock is a lot because of just how much is there. I think I'm at like 25% and I've been playing it a lot. Like compared to a lot of other games. People, like, I've heard people tell me that Turbo Kart Racers is like pretty easy to get relatively high percentage on. I just haven't really played much Turbo Kart Racers, so I don't doubt them. Like, I've read the list. I'm like, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. But that doesn't mean I really want to do it. I do wonder though, like I said this earlier, but like if for getting this general arcade thing up for winning, I should just play something that isn't Dropper, because I mean I don't know if this would go faster than party games, because I don't consistently win this. Usually there's one guy that finishes in like 35 seconds. Blah. But I do think, I mean, yeah, housing in general are my top 2%, and then probably I would guess it has to be Build Battle. If it's anything else, what have I done? I actually really enjoy making arcade progress though. I'd enjoy doing another like secret achievements video, but they're basically all Skyblock and that one Ender Spleef one. Oh, and that terrible Capture the Wool one. Or does it just Capture the Flag? I don't remember. I think it's Capture the Wool. But, yeah, no way. 78%? I thought it was more, honestly. Actually, I think it might be different between, like, you're probably looking at points, which would make more sense. I probably have, like, 80-something% of the actual achievements, though. Yeah, there we go. Kind of wish I did a little bit more for Easter. I made 2 videos on it, and I could have definitely done more. Yeah, I thought it was about 85, but because I checked like today, I did a little bit of recording for Build Battle. I didn't get the achievement I wanted, but I was like, oh well. I might go back for that if like a little bit later tonight, but I don't have that much time. I got other stuff I gotta do. So, yeah, oh god, I mess this up every time because I don't know what map is coming and I just jump out, and this is nowhere near where I need to be. Goody. Oh my god, how am I messing this up so much? Go this way instead. There we go. Our summer achievements, I can't even read that in full because I'm mid-jump. Do we know what date those are coming? They're not out now, I don't think. I think summer event is probably in June. I don't remember exactly when it was last time. Thing is, I don't have that much of summer to do, like, because I did most of it last year. There's some stuff that's gonna be new and that'll be cool, but Well, I mean, there's gonna be some stuff that I know how to do more now, because I know how to do Skyblock a lot better than I did a year ago. I had a much less. Well, my island still isn't pretty, but I had no idea what I was doing a year ago. So now I probably can do a little bit more, and that'll be good. Like, I'll understand it, at least. Only 3. Yeah, I think I have one of them. The other 2 are the ones in it. Like, I got the water bucket one. Like, I think there's fishing ones, and I just haven't done those. But a good amount of what's on the summer achievements list is pretty doable. Obviously, there's a Mega Walls one. I'm not Mega Walls. There is Mega Walls, but I haven't really looked into it. I meant Mega Sky Wars, which does this perpetual, like it's in a perpetual state of who knows if it even exists anymore. I feel like at this point, they should just say it doesn't exist. Because it doesn't exist. They try to bring it back every once in a while, but I don't know. It feels like it's just gone for good at this point. I never even tried Mega Doubles. And that did exist for a while. I do not like this list of maps. Birdcage is nice, but there we go. It was good. I was about to say, like, that was good. It might actually be a new best time. I'm not usually that smooth on that one. Ugh. There we go. Probably only gonna fail on this once. That's nice. Unless I die on this one, but I usually seem to get this one pretty fast. There we go. That was good, all things considered. That could have been worse. Oh, hey, daily quests are back. See, that's why you start the stream before midnight, and then you keep going at midnight. This game is not filling. Oh, no, it is. We're good. Yeah, I have some of the missing ones. I mean, I have some of the secret achievements, but it's like a lot of them are kind of require a lot more stuff than I have, so I just don't bother. Like I mean, I did the recent one with the talking to the guy for 5 hours or however long you had to talk to him for. I did a lot of the Dwarven Mines ones because those were pretty simple. Since that was like the main thing I was focusing on in the game at the time. Figured, hey, now it's a good time. But now secret achievements are kind of yeah, I got all those. Nowadays, most of the secret achievements are kind of a pain that are left. Because almost all of them are like well, I shouldn't say almost all, but a lot of them are Skyblock ones that I don't really have the gear for, and then an Ender Spleef one and a Capture the Wool one. Like, that's it. And I don't really want to do those. The Ender Spleef one probably wouldn't be too bad. I just gotta win a game of Ender Spleef, really, and like I just gotta get good. I am facing the wrong way. The thing is, I normally like doing the arcade stuff, but oh god, why did I jump so far? But yeah, some of the arcade games I don't really like, but I do appreciate that the tiered achievements are really not that demanding for that game. I mean, for just arcade in general. They're not as crazy as a lot of the other ones. And then there's Wool Wars, which is like pretty much every achievement in that game you can get pretty quickly, except for the top end of the tiered ones. I don't want to play that much. I'll get to tier 3, but higher than that? Oh, hell no. I don't want to play that much of a game I don't even really like. It's fine, but definitely. Honestly, it feels more like a duels game mode than anything else. Like if the bridge is a duels game mode, like Wool Wars feels like one too. New record, again. I've gotten a lot today, which is weird because oh my god, I didn't land in the water. Whatever. I felt good about that. Uh-oh. There we go. Very sloppy, but hey, you make it work. These guys always finish in 36 seconds. I could never. I made it work at the end, though. Yikes. How long have I been going? An hour and a half? Huh. I guess it has been an hour and a half, hasn't it? It's starting to get hot in here. I could turn my fan on, but my fan is obnoxiously loud. It's like, I'll even put it on for a second. It's like that. And as much as I'd love to have this on during recordings, it would be so loud. But at this time of year, this thing is almost necessary for me. So I have to record in heat. I don't understand. Maybe part of me wishes I could sleep in like a basement, but I can't. Because my basement is definitely not livable. And I also like being higher up because it means no, like, I don't know, rats can't get up here. There was a mouse in my sink yesterday, and that was cool, but like I wasn't gonna kill him, but I need to get him out, so I put him in. Well, I didn't really. I mean, I had help. My brother was there too, but yeah, we got like a mouse, put him in a jar, and let him outside. It was a fun process, but I hope he doesn't come back. I want him to be free. What? Okay. Whatever. Always enjoy working with that guy, though. Ugh, okay. Should be a clean finish here. And there we go. I'm actually kind of surprised with how many like pluses were in that game, that I actually could have finished first if I didn't have this silly mistake. Ah, it's whatever. Such is life. But in conclusion, it is way too hot in here. And I also don't want to stream with like an open window, because then it's like, oh hey, the whole neighborhood can hear you. And I don't think the world needs to hear a Minecraft stream. Although normally these streams don't get too loud. The videos tend to be a good bit louder. Although I've realized, like, when I uploaded a few days ago, I was like, man, I feel like this is so mellow. 5 a.m. Europe, yes. What part of Europe? Good morning. It's always fun to stream these late because I always get one European that just wakes up. Germany. Oh, dude, I did like some script writing for a video recently, and there's a little bit of German in it. So you'll get to understand it. There you go. Yeah, get some rest. I'm programmed not to be tired yet at this point, but these streams always go so late into the night. Although normally I start later, so I'm probably gonna end earlier, but I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but we'll see. Could be like another hour, could be 15 minutes, who knows? I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Most of these tend to go between like an hour and a half and 3 hours. The first one was super long though. I was up until like 3:30 a.m. or something like that. It's just like, I don't know, it just got lively in there for some reason. People were watching way too late into the evening. I don't know why. But good on them. Respect. We do not need 30 seconds for voting. That seems extreme. And the start's canceled. And we're back. The start's no longer canceled. But the timer is restarted. Oh god. Here we go. This is great. Awesome. Blah. You're welcome. I need to. Ugh. Like, I feel like when I stream, like, I just slouch after a while. I think it's just sitting in general as I slowly fall backwards. I'm joining a new game. There's got to be one that's more full. No, this one's not full either. No, this one's just got no one. Okay, I guess we're just stuck in this one. The purgatory of Dropper. Maybe no one's just playing at this hour, I guess. It is a weird time. I mean, not if you're like West Coast and like North America. A bit different there. Oh my goodness, it looks like we're finally starting. Jeez. That game took forever. Alright. Thank God. We're back. Although I'm barely even focusing on this Dropper gameplay at this point. Oh my god, it's been 5 seconds. Maybe, I think my mistake is just the angle I went at that, and like try to just avoid the coal block. Those were coal blocks, right? I think they were. Just don't go anywhere near them. Come in from the side. Makes life easier. I do know you can jump into the portal straight from there, but it's just, I think it's really precise. So I don't go for it. I used to try. Like, I did it a few times. Like, I attempted a few times, but it never worked. It was a recurring failure, so to speak. I am running out of water. I think you're supposed to drink a lot of water when you talk for a long time. But, I guess I'm not doing that. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? I go for, like, a big meal. How would I eat, though? Cheez-Its. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God. Pay attention. This is the wrong side. What are you doing? Do better. Hey, new best. Let's go. I thought like getting just right next to the door would help. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't take a scientist's brain to figure that one out. But wow, I'm 4th place. Oh, I mean, I did make a mistake. Which one did I make a mistake on? Oh, the first one. I forgot about that. It's like, wow, I thought I had a good round there, and then I somehow still got 4th. Oh yeah, I made a mistake. It probably is that time of day where it's just like, okay, you're eating crackers for the rest of the night. Don't bother with a second dinner. You don't need that. That doesn't mean I don't want to just eat like 10 pounds of chicken. But like, I probably shouldn't. Because if I eat the same thing too much, I stop liking it. There was a brand of chicken that I ate so much that I stopped liking it altogether. Like, it genuinely, I was repulsed by it. Smelling it was enough to make me not hungry. But it's good chicken! Like, it's not bad. It's just my body hates it now. Like, it wants me to never eat it again. Thank you to whoever just smashed that like button, by the way. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. Funny, I used to actually, like, sometimes say stuff like that. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't really like asking people for that kind of support anymore. I used to kind of care. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're good. But, you know. To me, that kind of stuff just... It's not worth my time anymore. I don't know. Especially, like, when I'm not super driven by growth and stuff like that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of secret achievements for Skyblock. Whoops. I think, isn't it like 20? I think it's something like that. I have to have like an elaborate schedule with my whenever I record stuff like that. Because whenever I play other games, I have to make sure I'm not accidentally getting anything while I'm not recording. And it doesn't always work, especially in Skyblock. It happens all the time. Because there's so much stuff you can get. But I have to be really weary of that kind of stuff. That's probably a reason why some people don't record it. Is just because it's kind of a process and you can't really play stuff without recording. Now, I don't mind that. I'm fine with it. But I get why some people wouldn't be. I'm just not playing enough for that to be a problem. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, that was bad. And I'm about to do it again. Okay. Gotta pay the slightest amount of attention, I swear. Like, there too. I feel like I used to be good at getting through here. Okay, there we go. I mean, that's a lot of Skyblock stuff in the late game, it feels like. Very coin heavy. Ooh. I ain't about that kind of stuff. I just let it be. I'll leave it alone for now. I don't really go for the difficult stuff, just the you'll get this eventually if you just keep playing stuff. I do need to upgrade my gear though. I feel like my armor is becoming a little outdated. I think I have like 30 million. I just haven't really been spending them. That's mostly just off of like bank interest and stuff like that. But also I do sell a lot of my minion materials. Like, I have way more enchanted cobblestone than I need. This is the wrong way. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, I actually thought that was going to be bad. That was fine. Whew. Okay. Well, plus plus and not. It's all or nothing in this lobby. Am I employed? Yeah, I do some like editing work. But yeah, it is part-time, so it's not like I don't have anything full-time right now. So yeah, I'm looking right now. Off to bed? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be off soon too. Thanks for catching up. See you next time or else. What? Oh, okay. I was really confused. That looks vaguely threatening. Whew. Probably gonna play like one or two more. Yeah, this game's probably not gonna start for a while. I might just make this the last one. Oh no, this one's starting. Because at this point, it's gotten way too hot in this room, and I don't even think I can really commentate anymore. And if I go downstairs, it's actually kind of cold, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my last one. It's way too hot in here. Plus, it looks like things have died down. I think it's probably a good time to call it. Whoops. It was actually like surprisingly pretty lively earlier. Kind of surprised. Like I wasn't expecting that. Last few streams have been. I mean, they were very late at night. I think. Like, I started later. I am so unbelievably terrible with these fences. There we go. It always looks different to me than like what it actually is. And of course I get to end it off with the frog spawn. Hell yeah. The greatest map. Oh, that was really easy. Okay. I didn't expect to go that smoothly. Let me turn this off. Yeah, we're back to normal. Awesome. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the day. It's reached that time of night where there's no AC, and it's still pretty hot outside. Freaking windows don't do anything, and because I'm recording, I don't want them open anyway. So I need to open everything and get the fan going and turn this into a livable area again. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's gone at this point, but for the lurkers that watch the, I guess, the VOD, for some reason, I don't know why people watch the VODs. I can never watch VODs of a live stream. But that's just how I indulge in content, I guess. With all that said and all that in mind, I can't even speak anymore. Have yourselves a good day, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, everyone.